Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here at 8 Ball Super Speedway in the state of Massachusetts for the All-Star Showdown. 20 laps of racing here tonight. Top 3 finishers will advance into the All-Star race, which is tomorrow night. And obviously, all these drivers have not won a race this season. 19 drivers are locked into the All-Star with their wins through the first 26 races of the season. So it'll be a 22-car field, which is basically what is happening here. This is a 23-car field for the Showdown, so we'll probably see about the same racing between the Showdown and the All-Star. The All-Star will be a 40-lap race set to 2x wear. This is a 20-lap race set to 1x wear. Let's just go through the starting lineup. Front row, William Brock and Samet Oskin. Row 2, Zach Rogers, Peter Sands. Row 3, Adam Rogers, Tony Green. Row 4, James Qualls with a new sponsor, and Zachary Fitzwater. That's 4, right? Yes. Row 5 is Jake Rogers and Emmanuel Hartnett. Row 6, Dylan Young, Charles Jackson. Row 7, Edwin Mendez and Andrew Rich. Row 8 is Nick Smith and Tyler Merkel. Row 9 is Eric Benson and LJ Toledo. Row 10, Austin Alves and John Arndt. Row 11, Caleb Hoffman and Nico Tringali. And in row 12 by himself, Joshua Shkulia. As a reminder, Edwin Mendez and Caleb Hoffman have made the chase. They're looking to join some of their chase brethren in the All-Star race, but they got to finish in the top 3. Let's go trackside for the Command the Fire engines. As we see some of these special camera angles we've got here today, I am actually going to turn something off because it looks really goddamn annoying. It should help a bit. Nope, it's still there. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's shadows. I don't know. It's not changing, so I might as well turn the crap back on. I don't know. Just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. And Charles Jackson has blown up. The 11 blew up. That's heartbreaking for that team, I bet. Anyways, we're coming. Green flag is out. But Charles Jackson has lost the motor. That sucks. Zach Rogers to the inside. Now this is a wacky super speedway with right and left hand turns. Now caution flags are on. Leading laps do nothing, and camshaft problems for the 11 team. That's going to cost them a shot at making the All-Star race. And that is our first mechanical failure we have seen on the starting grid in the Cup Series. Just goes to show you how rare these failures are, as Adam Rogers peaks to the low line. Peter Sands. You really have to time where you put yourself Because one corner you'll gain spots, the next corner, if you're still on that side, you'll lose spots. Peter Sands will peek to the inside. Now the biggest problem guys have here is that they get too close to the bumper. Now these shadows are very, very wacky, as you can see, and this can really throw a driver off. Nico Tringali trailing this pack a bit. But I mean, so far so good. Green flag racing. Oh no, is that 4 wide? That was almost 4 wide. Peter Sands is the leader. Adam Rogers second, Samet Oskin third. Oskin was 6th at the start-finish line and 3 wide for the lead. There goes Oskin. Sands going to lose a lot of positions. So we're going to ride a helicopter from Andrew Rich for a lap. You can look at all the awful... Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot for your updated file. As you can see, just a great overview of the track. Now here comes Nick Smith and James Qualls. Nick Smith got 3rd at Army Digital, and I think that was the best finish of the season for him. I haven't seen him up near the top 5 at all. I know he's gotten top 5s before, but I think that was the first time in a while. And it's funny because Nick Smith is in the top 30 in points, yet we never talk about him. Edwin Mendez, one of our chase drivers, has made it to the front. Let's talk about some of these guys' seasons so far. Peter Sands had a shot at a win. He didn't get it. Nico Tringali's had some good runs. Adam Rogers had a shot last week. Zach Rogers had a shot at one race. Tyler Merkel has had multiple chances. So has Andrew Rich. John Arndt's had a great start to the season. It fell off. It's really, like, that's just some of these guys in this race. Disappointed they didn't make the chase field. Hoffman and Mendez, however, did. As now Jake Rogers leads, Smith second, Mendez third. Now this is going to be the big corner because turns 3 and 4 will be the big corner, because if you're on the bottom line here, watch, Smith is third right now. Oskin peaks low. Now Peter Sands will peak low. Now this is 3 wide for third. Sands has the advantage off the corner. Let's see, he clears. Now he's going to cross over. Nope. Mendes tucks it back down. So now we had a top 3 single file into the corner. 4th place is going to peek out here. 5th place is, I don't know why the heck I hit the pace car there. See, now the top 5 peeks out. Now 3 are going to go to the bottom, but oh, Mendez is going to get put 3 wide. So watch Mendez. He's first. He's second. He's third. And he's 4th. And he was the leader entering that corner. So watch out. If you're the leader on the last lap and you're coming out of turn 2 as the leader, don't think you're safe. Don't think you made the All-Star. That guy in second decides to go and pass you, you're done. As we are halfway through, Mendes all the way back up to third already. And now him and Nick Smith are going to peek Peter Sands low. Oh, Sands actually gets to hold it. Now watch, this is interesting because it came from 3rd place. as the two chasers in this race are 1-2. Now see, Sands is third. He's third. He was actually second, so he got lucky there. You got to get real lucky as they're 4 wide. They're 4 wide. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Caleb Hoffman's losing all the ground he gained. And just like that, boop, back of the field. Same for Mendez. Ooh, Marco's getting aggressive up here. Man, that guy just went from 10th to 2nd in a lap. That's how crazy this track can be if you place yourself in the right spots. Great clean racing, though. I mean, Charles Jackson blew a motor. This is 22 cars racing. So this is the racing you're going to see tomorrow night in the All-Star race. Now, Peter Sands was up high, and he had a hole, and he jumps back down. That's going to help him. Now, 4 wide is usually what would cause a wreck here. Tyler Merkel, Dodge, trying to get them a win. It might just be an exhibitional win, but it'll still mean something for Dodge. 8 to go at the start-finish line. Peter Sands up the second. Jake Rogers up the third. Oh, and the wrecking! There goes Oskin! Mendez. Oh my god! That was awful. That was awful. I probably just scared the shit out of my aunt downstairs. Oh my god. I had a bad feeling. They're racing back to 6 to go, so we should get a restart here. Mendez, Fitzwater, Brock's smoking. Oskin's got damage. That scared the shit out of me, man. Man. Oh my. Top 3 is Sands, Jake Rogers, and Nick Smith. Well, replay time. So let's see what happened here. Oh, Fitzwater gets into Oskin right off the corner, sends him down into Brock and the Mendez. Brock's gonna slam the wall hard. That gets him smoking. And now Mendez is gonna get back on. Now, see, Fitzwater's in there. He doesn't have a lot of damage, but watch what happens to Mendez here. He's going to try and doesn't make it. Oh, my gosh. Fitzwater had nowhere to go, and Mendez flips over. Let's take another look. Let's see if we can get a better angle. No, not really. He just clips the tire barriers and the barrels, and that sends him into the wall, and Fitzwater had that thing missed. Man, what a lick. That's awful. Now, who can we watch this from? Let's watch this whole scenario from William Brock. Oh, you can just hear the impact. And that's an awful, awful impact. One more on board. We'll do Fitzwater. Oh, man. And Fitzwater was going to hit that wall himself if Oskin's car hadn't spun out and hit his left rear. And instead it sent him right into the door of Mendez. Oh. Let's get you to your race restart. That was awful. Well, guys, we're going to have a green-white checkered finish here. Obviously, Brock, Fitzwater, Mendez are out of the race. Everyone's pray for Edwin Mendez. That was an awful, awful lick. Hope he's okay and go to Chicagoland to get ready for that chase for the championship next week. Current top threes: Peter Sands, Jake Rogers, Nick Smith. We know that will probably change. Here is the rest of your top 10 rundown: Zach Rogers, Tyler Merkel, Emmanuel Hartnett, John Arndt, Caleb Hoffman, Eric Benson, and LJ Toledo. Oskin continues to race. He's the only damaged car left from that incident. 2 to go. I just want to show where guys are if anybody comes from 18th in 2 laps. Peter Sands got a good restart, but was that a good thing? Oh, here comes the draft from Jake Rogers, man. Oh, Nick Smith's the one that's going to make the pass. Now, these guys still getting up to speed, and this could cost whoever's not up to speed. Oh, boy, here we go. Smith second, Merkel third. That's the top 3 coming to the white. Merkel makes a move, so does Nick Smith. They're going to be 3 wide. 3 wide for the lead on the white flag. Praying to God that that's not a phone call. Oh, just some stupid notification. Merkel to the lead. Smith still stays on the bottom. So is Hartnett. Merkel cuts back down low. Smith up to second. Sands will move up to third. Can anybody else make a run at Peter Sands for that last transfer spot? Or will it be a Chevy, a Ford, and a Dodge? Dodge! Dodge finally does it! Tyler Merkel wins the showdown. Dodge finally gets a win. It might be an exhibition win, man, but that has to mean something for Dodge. But Tyler Merkel, Nick Smith, and Peter Sands will advance into the All-Star race tomorrow night. They will start 20th, 21st, and 22nd, respectfully. So I will see you guys for the All-Star race tomorrow night. Congrats to Tyler Merkel on the Showdown victory.